The context of my problem of practice is I teach a one-to-one Chromebook classroom. My content area is social studies, and I was attempting to build a prototype that addresses motivation of students to use the capabilities of technology as it pertains to their academic goals, organizational strategies, or systems and problem-solving abilities. So the goal of my prototype was to find out past experiences with educational technology and digital technology in general. Also figure out what students are confident with, and what intrinsically interests them and motivates them, and also find ways to engage learners in technology, and things that they've already bought into. So for my design, I built kind of a lesson based off of this one thing project inspired by an Ableton series. So Ableton is a software program that music makers use, and they do this one thing that's different, that they consider to be different, but it's the same tool. So I was trying to relate this to students, especially in my classroom with this design. I was trying to have them create a one thing video related to Google Suite or a Chromebook or something that everyone has access to, that they were going to show how they use it maybe differently, one thing that they find useful. So basically, I walked through some different setups here. In my design, I tested it with a colleague of mine who I work with. He teaches a similar format, exact same curriculum, and struggles with the same issues that, the motivation piece that was my problem of practice. But basically, I mean, he just helped me walk through each one of his suggestions, or in red and parentheses as well. But I just walked them through the setup steps, show students examples video, and then just kind of how we would implement it in a lesson itself. I'm glad that I chose to hash it out with him first before I chose to take time in class, because we decided upon kind of the pacing of it and when it would be best suited in a social studies curriculum, kind of a tech related project. So yeah, just kind of walking through this though, the final step basically of this whole design would be to extend a challenge from one student to another, to share their one thing video and then incorporate that into their own kind of academic strategies to help them succeed. But yeah, this was my project design that I developed, and learned quite a bit of stuff from it, and I thought it was a pretty good start.